Do you think practicing good eating habits implies you need to fundamentally switch your eating routine and give around the entirety of your number one food sources? Reconsider. Further developing your well-being could be pretty much as simple as changing from white to entire wheat bread, adding a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your evening yogurt, or requesting your number one espresso drink with skim milk rather than entirety. Rolling out little improvements to your eating routine can amount to big medical advantages. Here are 11 stages you can take to further develop your eating regimen beginning today. Do them all if possible. Smart dieting tip number 1. Switch to 100% entire wheat or entire grain bread. Simply changing to entire grains from refined grain items benefits your body around 10 unique ways, from stretching your life expectancy to assisting control with weighting to diminishing your danger of type 2 diabetes, coronary illness, stroke, and disease. Each sandwich made with 100% entire wheat bread rather than white bread, for instance, adds around 4 grams of fiber alongside a collection of nutrients, minerals, and phytochemicals. Smart dieting tip number 2. Use mustard on sandwiches rather than mayo. Mayonnaise or mayo-based spreads are one of the most exceedingly terrible sauce decisions since they're normally high in calories, fat grams, and omega-6 unsaturated fats. Each sandwich made with a teaspoon of mustard rather than a tablespoon of mayonnaise, for instance, manages 100 calories, 11 grams of fat, 1.5 grams immersed fat, and 7.2 grams omega-6 unsaturated fats from your everyday complete good dieting tip number 5. Use spinach leaves rather than chunk of ice lettuce in plates of mixed greens. A 4-cup serving of crude spinach leaves has 20 mg of omega-3s, 9,800 IU nutrient A, 5,890 micrograms, mcg, of beta-carotene, 260 mg potassium, 26 mg vitamin C, 150 mcg folic corrosive, 2 mg nutrient E, and 68 mg calcium, more than the equivalent size serving of chunk of ice lettuce. Smart dieting tip number 6. Drink unsweetened tea rather than improved tea or pop. A serving of packaged or canned improved tea from a cafe, or soft drink has around 140 calories and 32 grams of sugar for each 12-ounce serving. Changing to unsweetened tea can save 7,840 calories and 448 teaspoons of sugar each month on the off chance that you drink around 2 servings of pop or improved tea daily. Smart dieting tip number 7. Order cooked or barbecued fish rather than steak when feasting out. Eating several times each week will siphon heart-sound fish omega-3s into your eating routine. On the off chance that the fish replaces a steak, you'll likewise be drastically decreasing the measure of soaked fat in the feast. The common 8-ounce T-bone steak served at an eatery, with 1/8-inch trim, has 635 calories, 17 grams soaked fat, and 140 milligrams of cholesterol, excluding any fat added during cooking or as a trimming. The regular 4-ounce cooked salmon fillet served at a cafe has 206 calories, 9 grams fat, 1.4 grams immersed fat, 80 milligrams of cholesterol and 2.5 grams of omega-3s. Changing to fish manages 16 grams of immersed fat while adding 2.5 grams of omega-3s. Smart dieting tip number 8. Have pasta with tomato-based sauce rather than white sauce. Margarine or cream-based white pasta sauce, like Alfredo, is stacked with immersed fat and calories. Tomato-based sauce, like marinara, is by and large lower fat and furthermore adds cancer prevention agents and sound phytochemicals. Good dieting tip number 9. Order your sandwich or entree with natural product or new veggies rather than fries or chips. French fries or potato chips ordinarily accompany a considerable lot of our number one eatery dishes. Yet, more often than not you can substitute a side of natural product or new vegetables for the fries. You simply need to request it. Each time you request a side of natural product or vegetables rather than French fries, you shave around 350 calories and 18 grams fat, at least 5 of which are soaked. You'll likewise add 3 grams of fiber and a collection of cell reinforcements. Smart dieting tip number 10. Order espresso drinks with skim milk, and skirt the whip. Many individuals treat themselves to a day-by-day foamy espresso drink in the fall and winter, and when the days turn hotter, they exchange their lattes in for a frosted or mixed espresso drinks. Requesting your everyday espresso treat with skim milk rather than entire allows you to keep what's healthfully incredible about milk, great quality protein, calcium and nutrient B12, while cutting calories and fat grams. Skirt the whip, the barista's spurt liberally on top, and you'll save considerably more calories and fat. A commonplace 16-ounce mocha latte contains around 360 calories and 19 grams fat, 10 of which are soaked fat. Request it with skim milk and no WH. And it's down to around 220 calories, 2.5 grams fat and 0.5 grams soaked fat. Good dieting tip number 11. Switch your sweet breakfast oat to an entire grain, lower sugar type. On the off chance that you regularly have grain for breakfast, changing to a higher fiber, lower sugar assortment could hugely affect your well-being. On the off chance that you have grain 5 times each week, picking an oat like Post Grape Nuts Flakes, 3.4 grams of fiber and 19% calories from sugar, or Quaker Oatmeal Squares, 5 grams of fiber and 19% calories from sugar, rather than a sweet cereal like Fruit Loops will give you 17 additional grams of fiber while cutting in excess of 6 teaspoons of sugar every week.